Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Sheikh Yasin, your business coach, consultant, trainer, and motivational speaker. I would like to request you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like it, and share it with your contact list. And don't forget to press the bell icon below to get more updated videos. I would like to request you to put your valuable comments in the comment section so that I can read your comments very seriously and I can reply back to you. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I have very good and important topic to discuss. Today's my topic is how we have to do the self-assessment for the businesses. Because as you know that God made us very unique on this earth. And I would like to start my today's topic with the golden statement by Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam, who is our former President of India and known as Missile Man of India as well. What Mr. Abdul Kalam said, he said that knowledge will give you the power, but character will give you the respect. So before you start any business, first and foremost important thing that you should have good character. And to have good character, definitely you have to do your self-assessment first. So there are a number of factors that we can look for in a self-assessment process, and we'll go one by one. So I need to start this session with one more golden statement saying that great leaders build their great businesses not by understanding the technology, but by understanding the people. So to understand the people is very important because people are your real customers. They are your real consumers for your product and services. So it is very important that you should understand your people and you should improve yourself and do your self-assessment so that you can become a successful business person, right? So let's start. First and foremost important thing in the self-assessment process is developing a business mindset. Because business community is something very different from the normal community. If you want to shift from yourself from the normal community to the business community, definitely your thought process should be very different. You should think out of the box. You should have a lateral thinking in the businesses because there are a number of options are available in the businesses wherein you can select the right industry with the right product with the innovative product and all. Because there are different industries such as food and beverages, such as pharmaceutical, FMCG, retail, distribution, real estate. You can have construction industry, then education, edutainment, fashion industry, apparel industry, wellness products, so forth and so on. You can select any industry as per your fitment, but it is very important that you should have to do the self-assessment first. So, if you develop a correct business mindset, definitely you should select the correct industry, right industry, and you should start with the right processes, systems, and strategies with effective planning of that. You should have a specific strategy to start your business. Then you think about building a high performance team because building a high performance team will take your business to the next level very soon, right? So developing a business mindset is very important. Second most important thing that in your business is before you start any business, you should set a very smart goal in your business. Just setting a goal is not enough. Setting a smart goal is very important. What does it mean by setting a smart goal? Smart goal means here I can see here S means specific. In any industry or any businesses, if you don't set a specific goal, then you are not going to reach anywhere. There are a number of industries are available, but you cannot do each and everything at one point in time. You should be very specific before you start your business. Which business you want to start? So set a goal in a specific manner to start your business. Second is it should be a measurable one. Because once you set a goal, definitely you should see how you have to reach to your goal by measuring your activities. Because you have to put a lot of efforts, a lot of energy into your goal so that it should be a measurable one. Third is like achievable one. Most of the business owners they set very blind goals in their life, and once they set a blind goals, that means you are as good as running in the darkness. You don't know where to go, how to go, and where to reach. But if you have a very kind of achievable goal, definitely, and see, every human being want to become a successful business person, and definitely it is their right to dream about to become a successful person. Because if you see all the successful business person, they are all human beings like Adani's, Ambani's, Jeff Bezos, Mark Zuckerberg, everyone. But they have smart goals in their life, and that's the reason they become very successful. If you see in today's world, right? Fourth is realistic. Your goal should be very realistic one. Don't set a blind goal wherein you don't see any results. Set a goal realistic one because once you start your business with a realistic goal, definitely you are going to go with a successful journey, right? And each and every goal should be time bounded, because time is a very precious asset. Let's say, for example, if you set a goal without timing, that's mean you are going to achieve the goal properly. Because once you set a goal, time is very important. And if you don't achieve the goal within the time, that's mean you are failed into setting your goal. So time factor is very important when setting the goal. If you discuss about the next thing is SWOT analysis. As I told you earlier, each and every human being on this earth is unique. Like each and every human being having their own strengths, their weaknesses, they can have different kind of opportunities, they think different kind of threats as well in their life, right? But list out your strength first. Maybe you are very good in communication, maybe you are very good in customer approach, maybe you are very good in fund management, maybe you are very good to manage the people like HR resources. List out your strength, whatever you have. Then think on weaknesses as well. Most of the people, they have this kind of a poor mentality, saying that they don't have any kind of weaknesses. Nobody is perfect on this earth. So we are a human being, we do a lot of mistakes, we have a lot of weaknesses in our own personalities. But to work on your weaknesses is very important, right? And third is opportunities. You have to see around your environment what are the opportunities are available for the businesses. Because capturing the right opportunity is very important. And don't go with the false promises by the people. But you see opportunities are there, where which industry is sustainable one, which product is sustainable one. So you have to take that product or industry as opportunity, right? And if you talk about threats, definitely in India for each and every businesses there are a lot of threats, because every day new entrants are coming to the businesses and they can create very kind of a threats to your businesses. But if you have your own USP, like unique selling propositions in your businesses, definitely nobody is going to threat you in your businesses. So you have to have your own unique selling proposition in your businesses. Right, threats are there, but if you see in every city in India, there are like number of shops besides for same industry, for same product and same category. But out of that, like only one or two is going to be a successful because of their USP only. So you have to create your own USP, saying that nobody can threat you to the businesses. Financial goal. It is obvious, very thing that each and every human being or each and every business start by keeping in mind saying that we need to have the financial freedom for that. Everybody want to earn the money out of the business, and which is very casual actually, because when you start the business, definitely there is something in mind saying that I need to earn this amount of money out of this business. So setting a financial goal is very important, and you have to set a financial goal saying that down the line 2 years, down the line 5 years, how much money you want to earn out of this business. So once you do the precise financial planning, definitely you are a very successful person. Next is capital. Without capital, there is no business, right? Each and every business needs capital, and you have to have the proper capital management with you. And most of the important things is, if you have the liabilities and assets, there are two things in capital, because one is assets and second is liabilities. Let's say, for example, if you have good assets with you, you can start a very good business without any pressure, and you don't have any kind of backup of the mind saying that you need to give any money to anyone. You can take a good risk, calculated risk, and you will be successful. Taking a calculated risk is very important to become a successful person. Second thing is liability. If you borrow the money from the bank, from your friends, from your relatives, back of the mind, you have the pressure saying that out of your profit you have to give some cut to your bank, to your friends, to your relatives, because they funded your business, right? Then definitely they are asking for the money. Nobody is going to put the money in your business without profit. So you must understand that if you are borrowing the money from any other institution or any other people, you have to give cut off your profit to them. And definitely, until and unless you don't settle down the complete financial things, there is always pressure on your head. And maybe sometimes people, they do a lot of mistakes because of the frustration, and suddenly they can collapse in businesses. So liability is kind of a trap to you. I personally suggest you, as a business coach, consultant and trainer, don't go with the liabilities. If you have very little assets, you start with the small business. Then gradually you will grow. But don't take big liabilities and start the business and collapse. Then you will never wake up from the business failure. And as you know that in our Indian culture, we do one time, like business, one time our home, one time getting married. So if you are failed down in your first attempt in your business, definitely the rest of your life you are not to do any other business, but you have to dedicate yourself to other people to work for them, right? Which is very important that you have to do your assessment. Time involvement in your business, your time is very precious, because your business is like your baby. If you don't give enough time, definitely some people will damage your business at any point in time. You can't simply rely on people, because people will take the advantage of the situation. So it is very important that your presence should be there all the time. Unless you streamline your business. Once you streamline your business, then definitely there are a number of technologies are available wherein you can set your business on the autopilot mode. But initially, when you're setting the business, your involvement, your timing should be there in your business, right? And last is fallback plan or plan B. In any businesses, you should have fallback plan or plan B, because you never know any situation in your businesses. Let's say, for example, we just come out from the pandemic situation. Before pandemic, nobody was expecting any kind of natural calamity on their businesses or on their life. We just come out successfully, right? So we have to understand the worst scenario in your businesses. So for that reason, being a business coach and consultant, I always give my suggestions to my clients, saying that don't keep all your money into one business. If you want to start any business, put 75% of your amount in the business and keep 25% of amount as a fallback plan or as a reserve money. You never know when you have to have a bad situation or worst scenario in the business, so that you can implement or you can utilize this reserve money as a fallback plan to your business. So each and every business there are threats, but it is very important that how you have to face those threats and challenges successfully. For that reason, you should have precise fallback plan or plan B in your businesses, which is very important. Most of the business people, they don't think about the fallback plan or plan B, and simply they are failing back. Right. So I hope these are very important topic that I explained to you. You understand and you are trying to implement your businesses, because each and every business person needs self-assessment very regularly in their businesses. If you do self-assessment regularly in your businesses, definitely you will overcome your threats, you will overcome your challenges very soon and very precisely. So this is my appeal to you is, you always keep this business assessment in your business all the time. So I hope you will implement all this information in your businesses. Until then, this is Sheikh Yasin signing off.